What is going on out there? Alright, it's your boy, JT the Car Guy. Y'all saw the title, y'all saw the headlines. Yes, guys, I want to talk about this monstrosity of a vehicle right here, a Jeep Grand Wagoneer. That's right. When this vehicle first showed up on the scene, there was a lot of not so good press out, okay, from speculators suggesting that it won't last. It won't stand the test of time. It will be in the shop quite often. Now, I want to believe a lot of those predictions was based on the new engine that once, was touted for this vehicle, the 3 liter, the N6. This vehicle is not equipped with such an engine. This is the 6.4 Hemi engine, the V8 engine. Okay, the 3 liter twin turbo Hurricane. They call it the Hurricane. That engine uh held up just as well, guys. All right. I get this question all the time. God, I'm thinking about buying one of them Wagoneers, man. I wanted to talk to somebody that's directly in the field that see these things all the time. What do you think? Should I purchase one? Should I get one? Okay, what are you seeing them in the shop for? All right. Here's my answer. Hardly anything. Maintenance. All right, you're gonna need maintenance on just about anything. Cabin air filter, typical air filter, typical oil change. There's still a gasoline combustion engine. After so many miles, you are required to change the oil. No, this is not an electric vehicle. This is not a hybrid. Okay, this is a gasoline V8 powered engine. That happens to be a 6.4. Even that inline six engine, that Hurricane, that 3 liter. Uh, yes, it's required to get oil changes. It's still a gasoline combustion engine, guys. Okay, it's just different. Now, everybody predicted doom and gloom. However, on that engine, the only thing that's giving them problems, and that's not even a problem, it's the thermostat. Okay, guys, you got to understand when a car company finally pick up on a repetitive repair, they will investigate. All right, they will try to make good on it. They will maybe issue a recall if it's safety related. Okay, recalls are usually safety related, and it should be treated as such. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna get, not just they're not just gonna issue a recall if it's not safety related. My point is, this vehicle doing very well, uh, still selling to my understanding. I haven't been up on a sales lot, but as far as in the shop, I can only speak from a technical standpoint because I'm in the technical field, the technical side of things. Okay, that's the only thing. This is the only one I can speak on from a technical side of it. All right, there are no major problems. Yes, a hiccup here and there. Not gonna lie, one guy had to put an engine in one. Okay, we had to lift the total bed up off of it. Okay, that was an unforeseen circumstance. All right, it was almost uh, what's the word I like to use a lot when a customer calls a problem. All right. In other words, it wasn't no fault of the vehicle's own. All right. It had some help in the fact that it needed that engine. But my point is, yes, this is a safe bet. Okay, you're safe now. Usually, here's the thinking go, guys. Never buy a first year production vehicle. Now, car companies, car makers don't like that thinking because you got to understand if sales are not there on the first year, there likely won't be a second year. That's why they hate that saying. They hate that. All right. Yes, never buy a first year production car or a second year. Yeah, I mean, when are y'all gonna finally latch on? I think this thing is up and running for about 3 or 4 years now, maybe, to my knowledge. Okay, so it's a safe bet to go out and get you one. They done got all the bugs out. You will be required to do maintenance work on these things, and that's just about it. When I say maintenance, I'm talking typical. Yeah, you're gonna wear your brakes out. You're gonna wear your tires out. Headlight bulbs may fail. I mean, all this stuff is monitored by a computer now, so the ease in which to find out what's your problem has become easier for the mechanic. Now, I'm not saying your repair bill going to go down. I'm just saying now DIY, from a DIY standpoint, it's not looking too good for you guys. Okay, your little generic scan tool's not working on this sophisticated stuff anymore. I'm just sorry. Most of the DIY guys got code readers. They want to know exactly what their code is so they can attempt to fix their own car. Those days are slowly leaving, my friend. Yes, 6'4" Hemi. My guy, what's going on, Bobo? I was hoping it had the 3 liter Hurricane engine. Okay, so I can speak on that and the amount of repairs that we have made to such an engine, which is very low. But yeah, I think you get 3 options on this vehicle, depending on the year. You get the V6 option, which is the 3.6 Pentastar. That is the option on this vehicle. Of course, the 6.4 and of course the 3 liter. Okay. Now, some people rather have the V8 over the inline six. I get it. I understand why. Uh, First of all, you get 2 more cylinders, but guys, when they crunched the numbers, Bob O, when they crunched the numbers, they came to the conclusion that that inline six uh, give you more horsepower as well as better fuel economy than the typical V8, the V8 Hemi. Yeah, you get more of everything, but it's something about that. Yeah, people love that sound. I get it. All right, I get it. But yes, I'm in the shop, by the way, so you can't say, "Oh, he just got a car on the lot and talking about it." No, I'm in the repair industry. I hardly ever see these things in the shop. All right, that's not a repetitive failure going. There's nothing you can point when you say there's some things you can call out a car and just call out a repair, but that's not the case on a Grand Wagoneer. All right, like when you say Jeep, you might think ticking. You know what I'm saying? You might think something crazy, but as far as the Jeep Grand Wagoneer go, there's not a saying that you can attach to this vehicle name, a repair that you can attach to this name and correlate the two. Okay, it's in a class by itself. Looks good too. Price tag that scared off a lot of people. All right, when it first came out, yeah, I've seen 6 figures on 100,000, 100 comma 000. That's in the hundreds of thousands of range. Some people house don't cost that much, but hey, that's the world we live in. Vehicles are expensive, and are they making them any better? That's up for the consumer to decide. All right, I'm on the repair side of things, so I can't really speak on that. But guys, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to touch on this. I said when I see one in the shop, I'm gonna go and speak on it. Yeah, typical maintenance. That's all we're doing on these things. All right, oil change, tire rotation, air filter. It gets spark plugs at 100,000 miles. Poof. That's it. All right, guys, that's all I have, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in to these freaking videos. I gotta go.